Kia ora and welcome to L.O.R.D Rugby Academy. Thank you for all the private messages regarding our last video. We got some pretty good feedback from that. Just a reminder, with this video, if you can put your comments below this video and be sure to like and subscribe. So the content we're going to cover this week is around the new law changes or law trials that they're bringing out in the UK around the tackle line. Been lots of controversy around this in the last sort of 5 days or so. So obviously, for those who aren't aware, for school level and below, over in the UK they're bringing the tackle line of the hip line. For me personally, I think it's a silly idea to change that. The current laws are sort of point the shoulders and some of the nipple line, and we're still getting head contact. I appreciate the fact that they're doing this to try and meet concussion protocols, make the game safer, but at the same time we need to be doing that without killing the game. If we keep adding law changes, especially huge ones like this, without consulting current players, ex-players, I think we're definitely heading in the wrong direction. The biggest reason for me for this is, like I say, the current law is around here and here, and we're still getting those head knocks. And the biggest reason for that is the way players are leading into contact now. A lot of them are really dipping in and getting quite low, so as a defender it's quite hard to hit a player without making contact to the head or just above the shoulder there. And the other part of it too, I think, when you look at a lot of the current head highs, especially the more aggressive ones, there's no malice in it. It's not a poor technique necessarily, it's just reactive. Someone's come past, they've stepped you, and you've just put an arm up to try and make the tackle. Those are things that I don't think personally that whether you change it to hip height, you could change the tackle distance to knee height. With those reactive defensive issues, you're still going to have people getting hit in the head. It's been said by a few players over the last 5 days that contact around the head to an extent is going to be part of our game. It's something you're not going to get rid of. For me, the best way to stop contact to the head is at all levels, we need to be coaching proper tackle technique consistently and have the knowledge to be able to do so. Because I know at at higher levels especially, it's not done. Like I know for myself, when I've been at Premier level as a player, and even when I was at Premier level as a coach, there wasn't a lot of tackle technique stuff touched on. And I know for a fact that that doesn't happen at a lot of the higher, at Premier or higher in New Zealand as well. So I think that's something that could be addressed, is maybe that it's the tackle technique is trained more consistently, or maybe add more upskilling for coaches and players around proper technique. And then again, as coaches, we need to be doing that more consistently. The pros and cons I can see out of this new law. Pros, obviously, if it works, we're going to see less head contact, which would be great. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we do see that happening. The cons for me, I think we're going to see more knee injuries, because you're going to see players coming in on a front-on tackle. They're not going to be aiming for a hip. They're going to be aiming for a grass cut. So you're going to see direct shoulder to knee contact. I think we're going to see more potential head injuries, but the head injuries we're going to see aren't going to be on the ball carrier. The head injuries we're going to start seeing more are going to be on the tackler. The reason for that being, you've got players that are going to be leading in low, attacking ball carriers are going to be running high knees, so you're going to see a lot more head to knee contact, head to hip contact. So again, we're potentially going to be seeing more head contact on the tackling player as opposed to on the defending player as opposed to the attacking player. Right, thank you very much, and yeah, once again, please leave your comments below if you have any questions around the content we've covered, and also any content you'd like to see us cover in the future. Kia ora.